Hello, Amazing All-Stars. Today is Thursday, December 9th. It's time for us to explore our number corner. As we look, we've been exploring great 3D shapes, realizing that 3D shapes are all around us. Let's find out what's on today's card for Thursday, December 9th. Oh, we have a basketball. And I know some friends in our class love to play basketball. What 3D shape does this basketball remind you of? Did you say sphere? If you did, you are correct. It is a sphere. So we're going to add that to our information that this basketball reminds us of a sphere. Basketball. Compound word, 2 words that are words by themselves that come together to make a brand new word. We've talked about compound words. Very good. Let's move on, my dears, as we continue to talk more and more about our number corner. We'll add another day in school. Whoa, we are really adding a lot of information to our days in school. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67 days that we've been together. I'll change that information here, but don't forget, get your pencils out ready to work because you are going to help us create a number tree for the number 67. We have 30 plus 30 plus 7 today. And I could even do this. 60 plus 7 equals 67. Then we're going to change this to 67. And your job, All-Stars, is to think of 2 numbers that we could put on the bottom of this number tree to make the number 67. I know you can do it. Very good. I want to take a moment and go through our midnight, middle of the day, and evening information. Let's pull a card and figure out what time of day it is. Is it the AM or PM hours that we would do this activity? Let's look at this picture very carefully. Oh, this girl looks like she's brushing her hair. And I'm trying to see, does it look like she has on her clothes ready for the day or nighttime? She could be brushing her hair too. Now this could go in both places too. She could be brushing her hair to get ready for the day, and she could also be brushing her hair to get ready to go to bed at night. So I'm going to put that in the middle, just like we talked about with brushing teeth, where it could happen in the morning and in the afternoon or evening hours as well. So if we look at this very carefully, let me change the screen so you can see it. There's certain things that happen in the AM and certain things that happen in the PM, and there are a couple of things that happen during both times. What I would like to do is take a moment and I want to talk to you about something. We're talking about 3D shapes, and there's some very important information that you really do need to focus on. We have our 3D shapes, but on each 3D shape, there's certain things that they have. I want to tell you, first of all, that they have an edge. The edge is, and I'm going to point to it. It's the line that you see there that is along the edge of the shape. The line that is on the edge of the shape. So all of our 3D shapes have edges. I should say many of them do, not all. Many of them have edges. And remember, it's that line that you can actually feel on the shape. The face. Wow, when you think of a face, you think of a person's face. Well, with our 3D shapes, we have faces too. It's what's in the middle. It's not the edge. It's not the edge, but what's in the middle. We call those faces. We call those faces. So each of these 3D shapes have a lot of faces. They have faces on the top, on the bottom, and for some of the 3D shapes, even on the sides. And finally, we have our vertex. Can you say vertex? Vertex are the corners, not the edges, but the corners. Another word for vertex is corner. So if you look, that's where your actual edges come together to meet. They meet at the vertex, which are these corners that are pointed out in these shapes. So we have our edges, which are along the edge of the 3D shape. We have our faces, which are in the middle of each of the sides of the 3D shapes. And then we have our vertex. Our vertexes happen to be our corners. Hope you learned a lot of information from this. Have a great day, All-Stars.